It is a beautiful day in Norikura Kogen, Norikura Highlands. Hello, and this is Postmodern Czechoslovakian War Factory. I'm here on this beautiful sunny day in Japan. It's day off from work. I plan on going hiking up mountains like that, but more to think. My sense of direction got confused, or it wasn't so confusing. I believe I have to get readjusted my direction, but over that way. No, it's that way. So I was planning on doing that originally today, but I got up a little late for that. But I got up close to it. I just needed some time to get ready stuff, and I realized that I had some stuff needing to do, like laundry and other things. So yeah, this is around that building where I live at the moment right now. So just want to go down. So this is a shed where got different weed whacking things and other things and shovels. Did weed whacking and raking a few days, different courses. They have mountain bike trails and that this place operates that people go on all around the place. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's called NorthStar, which references the star in the sky that sailors would use for navigation. It's a Christian place, and talk about how they believe that the Bible is like that for navigating people's lives, and Jesus is like that for people's lives. So yeah, no, there's a sign. So yeah, NorthStar Alpine Lodge is that one. The place I live is NorthStar Outdoors Adventure there. But yeah, so they first had NorthStar Outdoor Adventures place, and then they got the lodge later on. So in the lodge mainly work. I mean, as I said, I worked outside, but I mainly work kitchen. So it's very beautiful here. Got 2 stories in the building, and it's just very, very fascinating. Just go around the building first. So right now there's not people here. It's day off, busy. So beautiful day. If you can hear that sound in the background, there's both cicadas, and then there's also a river that flows through the property. I actually need to go hiking down that to explore more. So you can see, getting closer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's right down there. And sometimes, like a couple days ago, I saw a monkey just walking around over here. So there's a lot of snow monkeys and other interesting critters that live in the area. In fact, over at a NorthStar Outdoor Adventure, I haven't seen them, but there's actually a species of endangered bat that lodges there, and because of that, this building couldn't be teared down. So there was this company that owned it before, electrical company that owned that building before for retreats. Like, it's an old building, so like back in the 50s, 60s, they would like send their employees on retreats over there, and then they wanted to like get rid of it, you know, and sell the land or something like that. But they're left sort of in a place. So apparently here there's laws, I was hearing, where in order to sell the plot of land, you have to destroy the building. But they would have let them destroy the building because there were bats there. So there's this whole catch-22. So they're stuck doing that. And oh my goodness, whoa, this is so cool. All these mushrooms growing up over here. So nibbled on. So I'm not exactly, I know a little bit about mushrooms, but not enough to like safely know if I'm eating it or not. So yeah, I'm not going to touch those. They do look, but they'd probably be different though, because this is across the pond, and also the fact that they're bigger. But there's a mushroom that looks slightly like this that I found in Oregon. It's called a shrimp mushroom, because it actually tasted like shrimp. Like, I tried it, eat it, and like actually tasted like the seafood. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what those ones are, so I'm not going to touch them. But yeah, river. But back to this one's the Alpine Lodge, or the other one, the Outdoor Adventure, they call it Noah. It's funny because, so they were just stuck with it, but then this place, like, people had a vision for like a Christian camp retreat thing, Christian retreat outdoor adventure thing over here, and they were able to get it, and I think for fairly cheap, because they're like, we don't want this anymore, but we can't really do it. So yeah, And then he got this place for cheap too later on to expand. So all sorts of stuff around here. So to be honest, I'm not certain. I think that's somebody else's. Maybe it's ours. I forgot to ask actually, so I should go and see if that's right here. Here's where they keep firewood. So there's a place like up there walking. People have fires, and I actually had like a barbecue did outside before. So yeah, no. So firewood. Oh, look at that. There's one of my coworkers. That was just one of my coworkers. He just came back from sending off somebody to the Matsumoto train station, so that guy's gonna be traveling a lot today, and he's gonna go down to all the way down to Kyushu to Fukuoka, which I'm actually going to do that, but I'm going to do that later on my trip to Japan next month. But yeah, so I'm guessing more firewood very soon. Oh, but yeah, all this stuff right there. They have that van and by it we have a couple of trash bins, so you have to separate the trash different ways. So have to do it more than the part of Japan I was at most of the time in Shikoku last trip, but it's still not as well. It is pretty extensive, all the things. I don't know, I've heard different things and read different things. I think some places are really insane with how much you have to separate trash. I think other ones it's easier. This one's, I'm not exactly certain where this one would fall on the scale. So it would be somewhere in between the crazy extremes and the simple places. But yeah, no, this right here is for what they call burnables. So that'd be like unclean plastic, things that touched food, stuff like that, papers. Over here you got food scraps, and it's in this fridge that way to keep bears out. So I have lots of bears. In fact, there's some places that even like sold stuff with bear meat. Well, I want to try that sometime. So yeah, exciting. You're like, oh yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted more trash. I mean, I have already uploaded trash on my YouTube channel, you know, that one video, Black Chicken, or like some other things. I rewatched some of my videos, and it's really funny because some of them I put in quite a bit of effort, I think. But other ones like really are trash. I mean, but it's trash that I do enjoy actually. I unironically almost everything I've uploaded I actually enjoyed. Like there's been a few things I wished I did differently with some of the videos, but I don't know. People saying that like lots of their old videos they don't like. I can't quite relate to that yet. And I made a lot of videos, so I don't know what I've done right or wrong. So this here is the kitchen. So gonna take off. Supposed to take off your shoes. Put on other things. Except this is an awkward way to go in, because those are for outdoors. Okay, I'm gonna have to enter here a different way, because they don't have my indoor slippers here. There's a cardboard thing. Oh my goodness. That's like my least favorite job, along with the grease traps. Oh yeah, I got grease traps. So yeah, about that. I do those. Let's say some things you just take for granted. So like, the old job I had, I did this grease trap, and I kept doing it for like years on end, faithfully. And I just got tired of it, and I wanted a break. And so when I took my last trip to Japan, I love my coworkers. And most things I would say about them are good. I mean, there's things I didn't like. One of the things I didn't like is that I showed, I think, multitude to people, not everybody, maybe not multitude, the best word, but I showed a few people, more than one person, how to do it, and it didn't get done when it's gone, even though it should have been. So, and that's just one thing, just been struggling in life. Just people just disappointing. There's just been a lot of things that just like personally kind of made me like lose faith in humanity at times, and like I just haven't been going out so much. But I don't know. I think though it's definitely interesting working here. So people aren't perfect here. People aren't right there. Most people aren't like the worst, you know. And there's great people in my old job. I love them, and I might even go back, or I might go on to other things. I'm not exactly saying what I want to do when I go back to the States. I do want to go and prep myself. Probably want to take a bunch of club tests because I would love to come back to Japan to full-time, but I need that college degree. Sure, maybe get really good at Japanese so I could translate. I don't know exactly how I want to do it. Maybe teach English? I mean, I would recommend, if you could find out more what you want to do in life earlier than me, then I'd be like, yeah, go for it. But at the same time, if you have a hard time, then I guess just keep plugging in and doing stuff that's doing, like, I don't know what's for it. The things with college is that I feel like sometimes people just do it because they feel like they have to do it. Oh, that door's locked. It's a conundrum. So that door's locked. I can't really blame them. Probably want to keep it locked. Wait. That's it. I will go and pick up these slippers, bring them around, and then we'll go see inside the kitchen. So, in the meanwhile, I'll just stop this video here, and then we'll continue on when we get over to the other side. I'm back here, and I realized actually I can't really use the slippers here, because that would be breaking things. But I also saw, like, people walking in here just like their socks on, so I'll cheat. But yeah, no. I could always use those slippers. I want to go and see other things inside. So yeah, we got all the drawers closed. We have plates here and all sorts of things, and have silverware for stuff out there for people, guests, staff. So yeah, no, dishwasher. So this would be mostly where I would work. So probably my biggest task every day is chopping salad. So it's kind of funny. It's smaller numbers than people that would do at other places, but most of the time it takes just as long and sometimes even longer because more particular with how the lettuce is done, and it's a lot more specific. So yeah, got menus like this. So looking exciting. Looks like a small group. So yeah, I mean there's lights to show. Those are ultraviolet lights on right there. But like this right here, I was so disappointed. So one time it said 4 degrees Celsius right there, and then the negative 20 right there, and I was about to take a picture, and right when I got my camera ready, it turned to 5 negative 20. So sad. I was like, dang it. So yeah, there's a dining room back over there. I'll go grab those slippers, put them on. But it's just absolutely interesting. Just go walking through this place. So yeah, no, I'm definitely planning on going hiking more. Yeah, last I updated about that video that was in Spanish. Yeah, I haven't continued work on translating that. Since I already put in so much effort, I want to just finish it. But I don't know, man. Maybe if I just like felt like I was better at like translating things, or just, I don't know. It's hard to look at these videos, most exciting things, and that's one thing. I want to try to push myself to do these more, but I want to do it in a way where I enjoy recording it too. And I know that a lot of you guys want more of these things with the vlogs in Japan. I think part of it is that both like watching vlogs for most people and also like watching myself. But watching it myself, it's like, it's not really that exciting. I've been here, you know? Which is a terrible thing to look, but you know how it is. Like, even if it's like the coolest place ever, you got like awesome mountains and great beaches, you're at a place for a long time, you take things for granted, and it just happens that way. Over here you have a Furo, public bath. So I found out that onsens aren't necessarily all public baths. So onsen has to do with the type of water. So oh, I gotta go there. Okay. So yeah, got all these different cool pictures of things. They got snacks and stuff people could buy. So got office that people work at. Just lots of crazy cool things, interesting things. Got maps back there of like different areas. They got all these things people can read. I think I'm also allowed to like go into places like up here when it's not being used by guests, but got all these bikes on display, just cool things. So I remember them telling me that like these bikes aren't necessarily those, but they like borrow them from other people. I don't know which. I think like one of these like somebody rode to win like Tour de France or something. Just all sorts of crazy stuff in here. So definitely has a, so it's funny how in some ways it just has more of a Western feel actually, even though it's still in Japan. So I feel like really get a good understand Japanese work experience. Might have to someplace else. But there's foosball, there's ping pong. Oh yeah, something that really disappointed me. I'd say one of the hardest things about coming here. I'm really disappointed. And I bought some for myself. Have it more often. But I'm a big tea drinker. And you know, I think about Japan and I'm like, oh yeah, they love tea, you know. Green tea. And yeah, they're so into drinking coffee here, the staff. They like always use their hot water for coffee and other things. So I just haven't really had many opportunities. There's a few times where there's meetings and like there can be hot water that's separated from the tea, and I try to get some in there, but man, it's just lots of times too, it's so busy in the kitchen we don't have time to do that. So I'm there to do laundry. It's not that exciting. See, it's getting darker. You know, there's all these different rooms guests stay in. There's some on the lower level. So yeah, I'm gonna go and head out. But just for the fun of it here, this is a secret passageway I use when I go up to do the laundry every morning and every night. And it just goes right back down by where the dining room and then the kitchen is. That's pretty great. So yeah, no, I hope you enjoy this. So I have a few ideas, things I want to do, but feel free to like leave me more suggestions, things you like, you know, vlogs and stuff. So I guess one of those odd things is that I actually feel uncomfortable with showing my face, which is really weird because you might think, because I've actually shown my face on a few videos, like that face reveal video, you know, I'm a really cute pug, like, you saw me, like, oh yeah, like, you wished you were half as sexy as me being a cute little pug. What I'm trying to say, though, is that, and I did have videos with my face, and I always think it's funny, like, people ask for face reveal. To be honest, I've actually, like, most people with stuff like that growing up, they are actually like really like scared of talking in front of people, or like they are what else is it? They would be really either really scared, and then there's also people who would just be or like really uncomfortable showing their face. I've actually gone and like those people, you know, they either like stay that way or they overcome their fears of public speaking, showing their face, stuff like that. I'm the complete reverse. Like, I don't know if anybody's actually like me. Like, it feels really weird. If somebody could relate to me, let me know in the comments or something. But I'm not joking when I say this. I used to be like extremely like almost like unnaturally comfortable. Well, at least unnaturally comfortable. I was going to say too comfortable. Maybe that's not the right word, but I felt really unnaturally comfortable with like just showing my face or like speaking in front of multitudes of people. And the more I did it or like talk with random people, like I would go and like talk to random people about the gospel of Jesus or something. Out in public. I'm not joking. People testify to this who know me in real life. But it's really weird though, because the more I just talk with people, like, the more scared I got. And it wasn't just simply that one conversation. And I kept doing it. It wasn't like one of those things I like only talked to like 2 or 3 people and then just gave up. Like, so. But no, my point is that I don't know exactly why and what completely happened, but sometime I just like, I eventually just got like more and more mortified. And so I feel like I have to like reverse back to where it was, maybe? I don't know. I mean, then again, I don't feel like it's necessary. And I feel like some people act like as if it's like, oh, you're showing your face. That makes your video so much better. It's like, no. There's great videos on YouTube where like people don't show their face, and there's terrible videos where people are just showing their face or making all about their face and all that. Or it's like, there's other things. It's like, who wants to go and watch like a game streamer who like has their face covering like a quarter of a screen, you know, half the screen? I mean, sometimes if it's just a good conversation, I'd just rather have them not show their face at all, or like be very small. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that would improve your enjoyment of my videos, even if you enjoy them now, if I showed my face more? It might also be hard too with this, because I'm literally using a phone, and for a while it's still for practical purposes, because I'm not good at flipping the phone over, and the camera isn't as good the other way. And I want to use the best camera quality possible, since it's already not the best, since it's a phone camera. So yeah, this is a little like ropes course like stuff. Like simple stuff, and there's other places affiliated. Like, it's pretty cool. There's a lady walking down here. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day. Nice, peaceful place. There's my place again. I said that I was gonna go like minutes ago, but just keep talking. So yeah, this. So I hope you're enjoying this video, and just seeing sort of where I live's cool. There's a couple picnic tables people sit at when they're relaxing. People meet up here. There's all sorts of mountain bikes and stuff down there. It's so cool because it could go up here in many ways. We should do it this way. So like, go in here, and there's these helmets. You got these mountain bikes. I mean, if you're visiting here as a guest, you probably shouldn't be going all these places because there's all these things like staff only, but I get to, so ha ha ha. Staff. So, all these slippers. Well, as long as I remember to take them back. I don't need to take them back right now. Okay. My hands are full. It's going to be tricky. Alright. So, yeah. There's that. I'll just leave that open because that was left open. So I can still leave my shoes down here. That's what they said. But, yeah. So, all the way up there. So, yeah. No, at the bottom stairs, they said it's fine for the shoes. There's like this rock climbing wall in here. I actually used it. I can use it with somebody, somebody spotting me for a little bit, but I don't feel like taking all that stuff down. There's stuff today. So there's a little lounge room, and I feel bad. I haven't taken advantage of this. Maybe I'll do it at least today. But there's a couple guitars here. I think one will work pretty well. There's also some manga and other things about Japan and stuff. Got this nice view. So, all sorts of books, both Japanese and English. So, it's definitely a very international place. So, about half the people here, work here, are from Japan, and about half are English speakers. So, there's somebody else coming down the stairs. Got a kitchen. So, yeah. And over there, there's a private kitchen. Do stuff in. So, had this Hawaii theme for a while. I think they're getting rid of it. I think it's kind of cool. Glad it came here red. While they still have that. I need to take a picture of like one of the surfer Bible thing, because my former boss, Chef Newman, he's super into surfing. He's definitely a surfer dude. I love that guy. He's such a kid at heart. But yeah. The guy with the crabs. Such a great sport. He actually loved that video. I showed him that video about my boss having crabs and that, and that was actually him, and he actually enjoyed it. Like, it was pretty great. So So if you're watching this, Mr. Newman, hi. Mom and Dad watching it. That was cool. So yeah, showers, all that. Different rooms with roommates. And this right here is my room. And it's also dark because the lights aren't on. And I'm going to end that there because I don't feel comfortable showing my room because, yeah, it's messy. And I don't feel comfortable with that. So, see you.